And it's really heartbreaking to see. You see that video, and we have very few videos coming in. You see those baby toys, and there's no roof. And the water, I mean, we're talking about a storm surge in some areas of 20 to 25 feet. That means homes underwater. And we were getting communication early on in the storm, and then it just cut off. And we know nothing really at this point as to how bad that damage is in the Abacos and Grand Bahama Island. And we're probably not going to know, especially with Grand Bahama Island, until at least tomorrow. The storm still sitting right over Grand Bahama Island, not moving at all. It's been over the island for more than 24 hours now and just causing devastation. You're talking about a Category 4 hurricane right now. At one point, it had winds of 185 miles an hour. So this is a monster. Right now, stationary over the northern edge of Grand Bahama Island, and it does have 140-mile-an-hour winds. As it continues to stay stationary tonight, we'll see some movement in the overnight hours to the northwest, and then eventually take a turn to the north. But it's going to take a while. Even at this time tomorrow, you can see how little the storm has moved. This is Grand Bahama Island right here. So that's the only movement we're going to get in the next 24 hours. Then finally, it will start to move faster by Wednesday night. It'll be off the coast of Georgia. Then as we head into Thursday, that's when it will be off the coast of the Carolinas. Notice how closely it goes along the South Carolina, North Carolina coast. Could even possibly make landfall, even with some of those barrier islands as we head to Cape Hatteras. Could see a little bit of damage there, or a lot of damage, depending on how close it comes to being on shore. The heaviest rain is going to follow along that eye of the storm. So the highest rainfall totals 20+ inches of rain over the Bahamas. And then as we head towards the coastal states, that's where we're going to see some rain, quite a bit of it, especially South Carolina, North Carolina. But here in Georgia, you're only looking about 4 to 8 inches of rain at most. Because of that, though, we still have that hurricane watch in effect for all of Georgia and parts of South Carolina. We also have storm surge alerts. We have a watch for northern portions of the Georgia coast. Then from St. Simon's Island all the way down to Florida, we have a storm surge warning. And that's because even though not expected to come on shore, storm surge still a big concern for coastal Georgia. For more on what it is and how much we're expecting, we're heading over to Ella Dorsey.
It is one of the most terrifying and dangerous parts of a hurricane. It's a tsunami-like wall of water that gets pushed onshore from the very strong winds in a hurricane. Take a look. So your house is sitting on the beach, right? If the wind is coming perpendicular to the shore, it's pushing the water onto land. That's what storm surge is. The winds are strong enough that they are moving the water onto land. Now, 3 feet of water will just usually take up a full beach. Once you get to 6 feet of storm surge, if your house isn't on stilts and it's right on the beach, you're definitely going to see flooding. And by 12 feet of storm surge, entire first floors can be underwater. Take that into perspective when you think about the fact that there is 20 to 25 foot storm surge across the Grand Bahama Island, has been for a day and will be over the next day. It will be much less severe for Georgia, but still St. Simon's looking at 3 to 6 feet of storm surge. Further up to the north, same thing for Savannah and Tybee Island. Once you head into Hilton Head, it actually gets a little bit worse. Hilton Head to Beaufort area, anywhere between 6 to 9 feet. Charleston could also see 6 to 9 foot storm surge. So definitely not out in the clear from the storm surge across America. Jen?
Yeah, definitely. We'll be watching this one closely. We're far enough away from that storm. Nothing. Pretty much nothing as far as our weather is concerned. Clear skies tonight, really beautiful with another sunny, hot day tomorrow as we get up to 93. Even on Wednesday, that storm will be approaching the coast. So showers and thunderstorms from Jacksonville to Charleston. But we're far enough away. Lots of sunshine in the forecast, and we'll keep it nice and sunny. The biggest effects on the Georgia coast from Dorian will be Thursday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Notice we'll stay dry during that time frame with just a slight chance of rain by Sunday and Monday.